Well, what do we have here, huh? That wasn't there a few hours beforehand. Look at the bottom, towards the bottom. You see that long line right there? Alright? I caught him in action. Hammer in the skies. Yet again. Hammer. It was hammer time tonight, around 7:30. They were out chemtrailing, geoengineering, stratospheric aerosol injection, whatever you want to call it. That's what they were doing. The street lingo for that? Chemtrails. Contrail mon frere, that is not a contrail. This stuff didn't roll in, but it flew in. Via plane, folks. Zipplane. That's right. Hammered the Newnan skies. What does your sky look like? What did it look like? Are you paying attention? Are you looking up? They want you looking down. Constantly, consistently. Always looking down. Never looking up, huh? Alright, and then when you do, the memories failed you. You think that that's a normal scene. And you think that's a contrail coming out from behind a plane that gets shut off and turned on and shut off and turned on. And then you listen to the fake news that says this is all a conspiracy theory. Strike that word theory out. It is a conspiracy, folks. Look at this. That's a freakish scene if I've ever seen one. And that didn't just roll in. Believe me, I pay attention to the sky. And I know when the thunder rolls. I could see when clouds move in. Or at least I used to see them. Especially growing up on a farm. Alright, 8-acre, little small farm out in the country. I don't want to hear it. Take a look at this. This jackass. This evil POS. I hope he's breathing in. I hope he chokes on it. Hope he chokes on what he's flying in and what he's spraying the skies with. Aluminum, strontium, barium, desiccated blood cells, desiccants, surfactants, cadmium. I can't remember half the shaft, viruses. And who's to say they won't put in a little bit of vaccines in there, huh, folks? Who's to say? If enough people start waking up and refuse taking their vaccines, keep taking vaccinations, then they might have to up the ante and put it right there in that what you think is a contrail. That's a chemtrail, folks. I watched it. This is called, according to Dane Wigington, lead researcher of geoengineeringwatch.org, it's geoengineering. It's kind of a general term for me. I like to be more specific, and chemtrail sounds more shocking, more alarming, and it is just that. Chemicals, and also heavy metals in it. You're breathing the stuff in, folks. Look at that. Aluminum, strontium, barium 90, strontium 90 I should say, but look, this is not normal, and if you start paying attention to the sky, you'll know that this didn't just roll in. Since when does a cloud system look like that? A normal one from yesteryear. It doesn't. This is all synthetic. This is all fake. Take a look at that trail. Alright, folks? Let's not be a sheep all your life. Just take a look. Alright? Take a look. We need you to wake up, folks, because we need to get enough people on the same page as sounding alarm. We're trying to create critical mass awareness. You know, if enough people woke up and we reached critical mass awareness, I guarantee you they would take to the streets. They sure would. So take a look at this.
SOB was chemtrail.
Yeah, I was mad. I said some words, alright? I said some words. I did. Because this stuff makes me mad. I hate seeing this. I know it's destroying our world, life. Everything's breathing it in. You know, go to geoengineeringwatch.org and for all your geoengineering elephant in the sky needs, why don't you go check out the patents? Why don't you go check out inside the plane? Ziplanes, how they outfit these planes. I don't know if it's called retrofit, but they outfit these planes, recommission older planes. I think it's military planes. I'll say that. But I even came across information saying that the airline industry is going to participate, or is, some of them, not all of them, to make some extra cash. I don't know how that works. How do you fit passengers? Unless they devote a plane, I don't know, to just that from the airlines. I don't know. But maybe that's why you see one of these name brand airlines and with this trail behind them. Maybe they're participating in that. That's just word out on the street. All right? But not all of them do. Mainly this is just a military type effort. Although Harvard did say they're coming out, solar radiation management, blocking out that white floodlight that I think is a sun simulator. I mean, have you filmed it lately and you see those pink petals, reflections in your camera? And then you go to an LED light, same reaction. There are patents for the sun simulator. And it's white, and it used to be golden. So go figure that one out. You know, things aren't always as they seem, all right? You got geoengineering, you got GMOs, CRISPR editing technology for the food, gene editing. You got commies that, you know, that will actually say full-term abortions A-OK. It's not your right to say that call it murder. It's not your right to say let it live, pro-life. It's not your right to tell the woman what to do with the baby. She and the doctor could do whatever they want, even right up until delivery. That's what they're saying. That's what the commies are saying. That's what the left, I call. That's what the party formerly known as Dems. All right, the Communist Party of America, the Luciferians. Things are not. Let's just say things are upside down. What's good is bad. What's bad is good. You got cell towers all over the place. They're rolling out 5G. They're going to push Y-gig on everybody. They're putting fiber optic cables in your neighborhood. In your neighborhood. You're going to get radiated all the more in your neighborhood. Do you know what's in store in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood. They want you. They want you. They want you to have Y-gig and 5G to asphyxiate you. That's right. That's right. It's going to tamper with your body's ability to process oxygen. What is it, 60 gigahertz the cell absorbs it at? Go check out Joe Embriano of the Fulton Informer. He'll tell you what's up. I love his rants, man. They're among the best. Go check out Richie from Boston, RFB. Go check out Stranger Than Fiction News, headed up by Ron Johnson. All right? Instead of naysaying, why don't you open up your daggum eyes that the God gave you and rub, and I know you got two brain cells rubbed together to figure this out. Doesn't take a genius, right? It's not normal. That didn't just roll in. That was sprayed, folks. You're being sprayed like a roach. You like that? Do you like that? Well, you could go back and stay in cognitive dissonance. It doesn't change the fact at all. It just makes you, you're helping doing their job. You know, you're enabling them. That's what they want. They want you to naysay everything. Don't you get it? They want you to take your vaccines. They're not going to give you the pamphlet for Section 13 of it that says it wasn't tested for carcinogenic, mutagenic, or infertility potential. No. But it's on the Fulton Informer's website, headed up by Joe Embriano. Go check that out. Go check out what's in them. Could it be formaldehyde? I thought you embalmed dead bodies with that. Could it be aluminum? Aren't you getting enough of that in the sky? Aren't you getting enough of that in your deodorant, your baking powder? Not soda, I said powder. And other food items? Aren't you getting enough of that? Why do you think Alzheimer's is on the rise? Why do you think the C word that rhymes with answer is on the rise? And it will be even more on the rise with 5G. Geo, I wonder why. Can you connect the dots? When will you connect the dots? We're trying to help you. I mean, I got the coloring book right in front of you with all the dots right there connected. All you gotta do is just color it in and get the big picture. I mean, this is not difficult to do. You know, they're putting this stuff in movies. You go buy a DVD and maybe it's an old John Wayne. They could put chemtrails in behind it. I mean, we live in an insane asylum. Dane Wigington's right, and he's also right about the dumbing down of society. If you can't see that this is not normal, yeah, Houston, we got a problem, and mission accomplished. They've accomplished it. They've dummied down society so bad that they can't even tell what a normal sky looks like. You think this is normal? Then you're not. It's unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable. I promised I wouldn't do a shock treatment this week, but this just did. Yeah, but I'm gonna lay off a little bit. I'm just gonna do them as I feel like doing them. I'm not gonna do them. I'm not gonna force them out. If I see something that irks me, I'm gonna just go do it. All right? Take the ball and run. I'm not gonna do 2 a day. I don't have time to really do 1 a day, but I will do them. All right? I will do them. And this one just bugs me to no end. And I don't know what's worse, the fact that they're doing this or the fact that the sheeple think that this is absolutely perfectly normal. It's amazing. It's cuckoo. It's a bizarro world. It's the Twilight Zone meets Bizarro World with the cuckoo clocks in the background. Cuckoo. You think this is normal? Cuckoo. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. And what's also unbelievable is that when you tell people that they're getting hammered by radiation, now this is a cheapie. I'm going to get Ron Johnson's EMF 390, GQ EMF 390 when I get the loot up. I don't have it right now. It's $109, I know, that's pretty cheap. But this was a lot less than that. This just does the basics. This can't read cell towers and things like that. But my point to all this is, you tell people that they're getting radiated, that they're getting hammered in their own environment. I mean, let's face it, I didn't know that before I got an EMF detector. And the thing is, if it's plugged into the wall and it's on, it acts as an antenna. The minute I unplug this laptop, it goes dead, this area. The only way it would get lit up is if I went right on top of the outlet. But since this is connected, my laptop, to the outlet, it acts as an antenna. So, congratulations, you're getting hammered by radiation. And the closer you get to it, fingertip, because I don't have a keyboard, take a look at that radiation. But I guess people don't believe that either. Just like they don't believe that it's the chemtrails, just like they think eating GMOs is okay. It's loony bin. It's bizarro. Plugged in. Here we go again, folks. Plugged in. Okay? Through the roof when you go by it. Through the roof. So you got to pull back. Oh, I'm a foot away. It finally died down. Okay? LED light. Look up Li-Fi. Through the roof. Do you see that, folks? Do you see that? So, you know, things ain't always as they seem. This might seem innocent. This might seem harmless. But is it really? Especially when you get close to it. Too close for comfort, man. Don't be hanging out too close to this thing. Anything is plugged in like that. And think about boom. Think about speakers, right? I don't know if you can see that. But think about that. And I've had it in my car, but not as long as others. I don't have it now. But think about that. Woofers, amps. I mean, what kind of radiation? When your refrigerator's on, folks, guess what? Guess what? Through the roof. Radiation. I think it's electromagnetic. This is plugged in. This is my burner here. Let me turn it on. Ooh. Ooh. Even over here, this is where it's okay. But if I'm working at the counter with that thing on, it's getting radiated. Watch how close. Look at this. Alright, now turn it off. Gets a lot lower. Same thing with this. Same thing with this coffee pot that gets plugged in. And the microwave, forget about it. That thing's been unplugged for about a year. Forget about it. Forget about it. Not only does it eliminate radiation, give off radiation when it's not in use, as long as it's plugged in, when you turn on a microwave, it's exponential. It's unbelievable, folks. Unbelievable. Cell phones, radiation. Alright, I'm getting off here for now. I'll break through whenever I see the need, but I'm going to take a little time off, and if something irks me, bugs me, you darn tootin'. I'll be back then with another dose of the shock treatment.